So, thank you everyone who have joined so far, and a very good morning to you. And welcome to the very first webinar of the series for Master Data Readiness about decoding the hype. Just a reminder to all the participants who have joined that this session will be recorded and will be available on demand in future. So, by continuing, you're giving us the permission to do so. Thank you very much for that. And I'm your host for today. I'm Aditi, and I have been working with Bluestonex for almost a year now as a pre-sales lead and as a BTP architect. And I have over a decade of software development experience. So my take in today's webinar would be more about the latest and greatest innovations which are coming in from SAP, almost at the speed of light, I would say. And joining me today is Jarek, who is our data guru. Over to you, Jarek.
Hello, everyone. My name is Jarek. I'm with Bluestonex for 2 years now. Before, I spent 19 years working for international companies and been always involved very closely to supply chain. I attended some of the data migration projects. I've been leading the teams of data management and data governance. And currently, I'm responsible for delivery team of Maextro, which is our flagship product. A couple of words of the company that we both represent. Bluestonex has been established in 2012. We have offices in UK, India, and Poland, and we provide consulting services and offer our tools with our flagship product Maextro among them to help our customers worldwide to improve their data management processes through making them more transparent, controlled, and automated. We are proud to be a golden partner of SAP and a member of exclusive App House network, where we follow design thinking approach with our customers to solve their business challenges. And the session today will be around the topics of latest Sapphire. So we will start with the brief take on the announcements made there by SAP. We will focus more around the BDC, Business Data Cloud, data as such, AI, digital transformation, and we'll close the session with the questions and answers. With that, let me hand over back to Aditi.
Thank you very much, Jarek. And without further ado, I would like to start off with one clear message which resonated across last couple weeks since when the Sapphire started, is that any innovation coming in applications or data or AI will all be centered around one unified platform by SAP called the SAP Business Technology Platform. Whether it is innovation in business processes, data, or whatever the innovation around clean core, green core, all under this one composable architecture of SAP Business Technology Platform. And let us jump in about the AI announcement. The most critical being Joule will be omnipresent, that is, being everywhere and with everything. So, with SAP's acquisition of WalkMe last year, which is a digital adoption platform, now Joule will be available as a universal copilot both for SAP and non SAP systems. Next up, the Joule agents will be like, not only a conversational thing that, you're asking a question and you're getting a response from a bot, but it'll be like a series of contextual AI bots running in the background, understanding what you're trying to tell the system, and then coordinate and give you like a unified answer with a reason and act kind of methodology rather than just like a conversational AI kind of a methodology. Next, with the prompt optimizer in collaboration with Not Diamond, SAP is saying bye bye to prompt engineering and saying hello to benchmark engineering, which is nothing but, having like a reference of already conversed information or contexted information to the agents and the conversational AI, and having for the next time as a reference or the benchmark saying that, hey, you already know this information, this is the reference, and you improvise on it or at least provide me that minimum level of adoption and scaled response. And finally, the most exciting one is Joule agents will be extending into the physical world. May it be like a shop floor, maintenance request, which is coming in from an SAP system, and Joule agents will interact with that physical machine and, provide reasonable guidance or output to solve such a problem. It seems like a dream, but let's hope it will become reality soon. Next, early this year in February, SAP unleashed on a very grand scale not only the AI first suite first approach, but also the big data wave with the SAP Business Data Cloud, where not only SAP data but also non SAP data products will be supported by the SAP Business Data Cloud. Also, the great partnership with Databricks, bringing in the AI and machine learning intelligence into your data applications. I hope this will be a reality soon, definitely. And people are craving to, start working with SAP Business Data Cloud. And finally, on the announcement side, SAP runs SAP. That means SAP is its own biggest customer for their clean core, green core strategy, where they're saying that the updates and upgrades can happen with zero touch process and with zero customization in IT. So, I know these are a lot of announcements and it's very overwhelming. What we would like to ask you is which announcement caught your attention and which area will you be more interested in going forward? Please, we will be having a poll, so please provide your answers and we have this like a more interactive session rather than just us talking. So yeah, please go ahead and type in your answers for the poll. Yarek, where do you see the excitement coming from the most?
Yeah, I see the Joule is coming up already twice at least.
Oh, really?
Looking at use cases as well. I
Yeah.
think after what you said, Aditi, I think Joule, especially the interaction with the shop floor equipment, is something really, wow, amazing. Yeah.
Yes, yes, definitely. As I said, yeah, we are getting into that world very, fast. All right. I think that, we must start off with the hype around Business Data Cloud as it's being unleashed at such a grand scale. And Yarek, I would like to ask you, can you please walk us through what do you think this hype is all about and, how to approach adopting SAP BDC in our, day-to-day activities?
Yeah, my pleasure, Aditi. Yeah, as I said in my intro, my whole career is around the data, so I'm really excited with this beat coming through. I think one question that pops up to my mind, and probably you ask this question yourselves as well, is it really a one-stop shop for the data? I think the simple answer, at least as it's described by SAP, having a vision of a single platform to connect technical and business users and allow limitless, almost limitless integration of SAP ecosystem while still being open for non-SAP data coming through. It seems the answer is yes, this will be a one-stop shop for data ultimately. Um, but what it really means for you, I think the big question is, and it means that, of course, there is a shiny future ahead, but there are things that need to be considered before we embark on this journey. And it's not only technology; it's more than that. It's down to considering your strategy based on the outcomes that you're expecting to achieve. Um, think about will it be real-time analytics that you want to get out of this solution? Will it be more towards AI and machine learning, maybe? So these questions are valid all the time. It's also down to considering your things like data governance and making sure that this is rock solid, that you have your clear vision of the security, compliance, and access management. You need to think about where your data will be coming from and sent to, make them secure, make the connectivity secure at all times. And when you decide to roll it out, focus on the high value use cases first. Yeah, don't go big bang from the beginning. rather gradually immerse into that world, that new world coming. Um, when I think about what would be the first steps or the first things to look into, um, I immediately think about the data quality. And data quality, which needs to be of the highest um, possible standards, and uh, where to start with it. Um, of course, you don't want to pollute your system with the bad data coming in every day. That's why you need to think of new data being right the first time. And then while this gap is plugged, then you need to reflect on your existing data, make sure that there's no duplicates. Everything is up to standards that you defined for your organization. Um, how to do that? Where to start? I think there are methodologies, there are tools around. We as Bluestonex offer consulting, and we also have the tools which we already implemented for many customers around. I think we have guests from one of our customers in the session as well. I hope they can confirm how useful the tool can be. We have Maextro, which is the perfect solution for your workflow management and data management as such, where you can define your processes clearly directly in SAP, and you can have the full transparency. Also, you define the business rules for that process, so every data coming through are immediately checked and made sure that they meet the standards. And that is important to close the new data being right first time topic. For the existing data, of course, you need to audit your data set. You may need to find the duplicates. There's our tool Dito that helps you to find and eliminate the duplicates in your database, and also for improving the quality of the existing data, we offer a tool which is called Align, where you can reuse the business rules that you set up for your new data creation, run these checks on your existing data, and get the results where you need to improve. Another big topic, data governance, all around that. That's a very broad area, of course. Uh, in some methodologies, it includes data quality, of course. But think about your data dictionary. Is it well defined? Is it understood by your business users? Do you have defined bodies or people who are responsible for the change approvals? And how are your processes, ownership, accountability, and segregation of duty looks like currently? Um,
Mhm.
this is absolutely the things that you need to consider when you want to think about moving to BDC in short future. There are other concerns worth thinking about. The pricing of implementation and going services. I think for now there was no clear um, communication from SAP how the pricing plans will look like for BDC, but definitely uh, tune up for the news coming soon. Um, Consider if this is the right time for you to jump on BDC. Maybe you already have a data product that you're using and you're successful, and maybe you just want to wait a bit or stage your move to BDC instead of going full scale in it. And consider the adoption of the new processes, how you will manage the change management, how you will manage the change, sorry, how you will make sure that the new solution is welcome and used by your users. Um, so with that, I encourage you to join our upcoming webinars. I just scratch the surface of the data quality, of course, there's a lot of things that you probably know even better than me that data can really uh, hurt your business, and it is important to make sure that the data are of the highest possible quality. There is an webinar upcoming, The Price of a Digit, where we'll tell more about it. It's on the 2nd of July, and then there is another one of master data readiness, where we will talk about governance, strategy, and execution. So it's open for registrations. But with that, let me ask you a question. How do you think, what are the pain points that you're currently facing in your business related to master data? What are the biggest challenges for you now?
Yes, before we proceed into the next session of this series, so we wanted to know what are your pain points related to data. So you think that, oh yes, our business is ready, to onboard the new nuances of the business data cloud, or you think no, we have data sphere, we have SAC, so maybe we don't want to move, or we are thinking how to go ahead with it once our subscription expires. So we're very eager to hear from you current pain points related to data.
Messy, incorrect data. Okay, historical data. Okay, so that's reflecting on your existing data, and maybe some of the data are not needed anymore. You like them archived. Yeah, data is a big word here on the screen. So of course we talked about it, but there's more coming from Aditi in a moment about other exciting things like you mentioned, guys, that Joule is one of the things you want to hear more. And this is common. Aditi will tell more about artificial intelligence Hive now. So, Aditi, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Thank you, Yarek, for that insightful, walkthrough as to yes, VDC is very exciting. We all know that, a lot of things are coming in as part of SAP Databricks partnership as well. And with that, I think the hype is more about generative AI now for the past couple years rather than just AI, because AI has been there like for a very long time with us. And as you mentioned, Yarek, if the data quality is poor, you can see on the screen, it's just for fun, but the bot will not perform what it is supposed to perform, whether it is Joule as a software as a service or whether, Joule agents working with any physical bot. So that comes to a very important question that innovation and bringing AI into your products are two different things, or is every innovation need to be AI driven? So for that, if you ask me as a software developer, I would say go ahead, bring in AI into every innovation because that's the trend, that's the latest and greatest going on. But from a business point of view, I would say one must weigh the risk and opportunity of bringing AI into your business. First thing is, if you are focusing to use Joule out of the line of business solutions, let's say, you need to think about what you need to develop your relevant business case, what you need to watch out for, with the hallucinations with these large language model with generative AI brings in. And also, yesterday it was prompt engineering. Today, SAP said bye bye prompt engineering and brought in benchmark engineering. What could be next? And as Yarek mentioned about the cost as well. And then with these partnerships and acquisition stories we saw in Sapphire with WalkMe, with Perplexity, with Not Diamond. So do we have the resources and the available tool set, which brings to the point that you need to have set objectives. That is, first firm up the business relevant AI use case or the innovation use case, and then prioritize whether a simple tweak to your user interface will enhance your user experience tremendously. That itself will be an innovation. Let's say, for example, instead of the blue SAP GUI screens, if you're bringing a very high-tech user experience to your business users, will that be enough as an innovation for your business users? Or you need to weigh the options between running an automated process versus bringing a business AI or a generative AI use case into your business process. And finally, you must think of what are the touch points where your data is going, where your systems are being scrutinized for governance and trust. So if you're using any open source large language model, let's say, so where is your data going? Is it secure? Your confidential documents, are they residing in the SAP system or with partnerships like Databricks? So what is the compliance in place and things like that? So not only will the AI agents will do the reason and act going forward, but the implementers also need to reason and act while using such AI and new tool sets. So I want to just say that, bringing AI into business processes, it's very good. I think it will start off with the question that what is the business value? So instead of going full-fledged on with bringing AI into your business solutions, we would recommend start small, start with pilot projects, realize the value of what that pilot project is bringing to your day-to-day business processes, whether it is adoption or the consumption of your services. And then once you have proved that business value on the pilot project, then scale it to your entire maybe organization or workforce. With that, I would like to ask you, where are you in incorporating AI in your business process? You might say that, hey, I'm doing it on a day-to-day basis. We are having experts and we have partners who are experts in it. Or you might say that, oh no, AI is not for my business for now, at least, but maybe I will think about it. So please log in your opinions in the poll which is coming up on where your businesses you think in incorporating AI in your day-to-day activities, or it's very far from it. So just to give us an idea. So Yarek, where are people in their AI incorporation
Yeah, it
journey,
looks
you think?
yeah, they are not yet there, but they are very interested to start using AI in the daily operations.
That's really great to hear. So without further ado, what I want to say is wherever are you on your AI incorporation journey or the adoption journey, as Yarek mentioned, if you give a poor quality data, your result for your AI business case will definitely be poor. It will not be relevant at all as you are expecting. So high quality data is one most important starter, I would say. And second thing is your resources, as I mentioned, you have professionals or you have partners for your implementation, you have the right tool set, or you need to give training, let's say with the BDC adoption as well on intelligent apps, you need Databricks training, or you have available resources with SAP who are doing that job for you. You need to weigh those risks and the compliance checks as well in place. So whether you're going to straight away roll out to your entire unit or start off with the pilot project, that is something you need to keep a lookout for. And if there's an existing solution already, let's say from SAP on the Discovery Center, you just use the pre-release templates and adopt that, to avoid reinventing the wheel. So with that, I will go to the next hype about the digital transformation, which started somewhere, I think, around the COVID time, where supply chain came to an halt. And not only SAP, but like some partners like us are also pushing, go 100% clean core. But does your business really need it? Are you okay with relieving all your customizations, which give you actually the competitive edge? So what we would recommend is think about the strategy your business is already having, whether you want to reuse, recycle, or repair your custom code, or you want to really get rid of the competitive advantage and be reliant on your cloud service provider. So the decision is really about being compliant versus being reliant on your cloud service provider, and that comes down to what your current landscape is, what your business appetite is to actually convert all that custom code into compliant code, and what your business plan is really to move to the cloud going forward, and not just being pushed by SAP and the partners like. So with that, we are almost coming to an end. I would like to hand back to Yarek. So Yarek, over to you, please.
Yeah, thanks, Aditi. I think that's just to summarize or reflect on what we discussed today. The most important things, and that comes up in every single topic we discussed today, is your data quality. Make sure that your data quality, that your processes are also ready for the upcoming innovations from SAP. This is all very exciting, and let's keep the excitement up, but let's not rush to it. Let's reflect on where we are we ready, and only then gradually embark on this journey. Thank you for joining us today. Here is there was the invitation to our next webinar. You can register. I strongly recommend the one upcoming for the data quality and the price of the digit. And now let me open the floor for any questions that attendees may have.
Thank you very much for joining. And yeah, please reach out to us if you have any other questions any other time.